What's up, notJust developers? Welcome back to a new live stream. And today is a very special day because today we are kickstarting our latest event, the Summer Startup Challenge. What's the challenge about? Well, this is a 1 month hackathon where we invite and encourage all our notJust developers, all the community to build their own application, build that idea that you always wanted to build but never found time. Now is the perfect moment to give it a try and build something in 30 days and potentially even launch it to market. So, real short about the challenge and the event that we are running. It's going to be a 30 days event starting from August 1st, finishing on August 31st, I think. Where we encourage you to build your app idea. I'm pretty sure everyone has some ideas that they always wanted to build, so why don't you give it a try right now? We're gonna finish everything with a demo day on September 1st, and the best projects will have the opportunity to present their application here on YouTube for the rest of our community. So join us and give that idea of yours a try. It deserves a chance to go to the market, and you have all the resources and all the knowledge required to at least get started. So what we're gonna do today, we're gonna kickstart the summer startup, and I want to explain a bit what to expect during the next 30 days and how to get the most out of this event. At the end, I will also have a special announcement for the special notJust developers. So if you're gonna stay tuned till the end, you're gonna find out what is that. Anyway, more information about the notJust summer startup you can find on our website or following this URL, also in the description below. So let's roll the intro and then let's talk about the event itself. And at the end, I'm gonna stop for some Q&A for any questions that you might have. So let's roll the intro. All right, so first of all, hello everyone in the live chat. I see a lot of people joining the live stream. Hopefully that means that you are all interested in building something and we're waiting for such an event. This is not our first event, and I'm gonna start with talking a little bit about our previous hackathons that we ran on this channel. Also during previous summer, starting from July, we announced a summer startup challenge. It was a 7-week hackathon where I built a startup in public, and also I invited all of our community to build their own application together with me. In the end, we had 17 startups at the demo day that presented their application, which means that 17 startups were started during the previous notJust Startup Challenge. The best, we had a lot of people voting at the demo day, and we had a lot of fun, and people learned a lot out of this experience. Some of them are still working on their application that they started, and this is some of the most memorable thing from all of the events that we did is meeting one of his founders this year at App.js conference. The first day I was approached by 2 guys who joined our hackathon, and they built an application. I think that hackathon was only a weekend long, and they managed to build a fully functional application, and they continue working on it up until this day. That experience was eye-opening to me, and it meant that we should do more of these events in future to encourage and help everyone in our community build their own applications, because you never know where this experience can lead towards. So back to our summer startup. This year we haven't done any events, so everything comes down to the summer startup, our second edition, where we all with the community build and launch applications in a very short amount of time, in 30 days. And you might think that it's almost impossible to launch and build something in 30 days, but believe me, everything is possible. And in a lot of cases, when I coach startup founders, I find out that the problem is not the knowledge or experience of people. The problem is with prioritization. So during a hackathon, what you should focus on is on building an MVP, a minimum viable product that will solve one specific problem. So focus on the core of your idea, the core of your application, and try to ignore the nice to have stuff around it. And by doing that, you maximize your chances to have a working prototype by the end. And that's actually the whole idea behind building and iterating fast over ideas. Because at this stage, an idea is just a simple idea, and without validating it, without seeing that what we're trying to build is actually needed in the market by the end users, it's still an idea. So take out this chance and join the hackathon. And here we're transitioning in why you should join this event. Is first of all to test the idea. Again, coming back to the previous point, is your goal by launching something is to test an idea. Or alternatively, you can also focus your journey on learning something new. Because in a moment, I'm going to talk about that benefit as well. But testing your idea is quite important, and having a short and limited amount of time will force you to basically cut down on features that are not needed in the application in the first version, and will make you focus on what's important and what matters for the end users. Another reason why you should consider joining this event is the possibility to collaborate with other developers. Networking at such hackathons is one of the most important things that you can get out of it, because you have a possibility to meet new people that are working at their applications. You can also join our teams, maybe find an application that you really enjoy and you want to contribute to that application, or even bring other people to your idea. So for that, we have our Discord channel. Come on, why it's slowly turning off? So for that, we have our Discord channel. We have set up a couple of channels for the summer startup, and go ahead and introduce yourself there, introduce what you want to build, or if you are looking to join a team, also make sure to collaborate there, exchange messages, and start working on something for the summer startup challenge. And one of the most important benefits of this event is going to be the opportunity for you to learn something new. Honestly, from my experience, the majority of learning, the majority of experience that I've got throughout all of these years was from the project and startups that I co-founded and built in the past. And it doesn't even compare with, let's say, the 4-year educational going to university. What you're gonna learn by building something real, by building something that people actually are using day to day, is going to be an invaluable experience for you. It's going to allow you to learn something that otherwise you couldn't, because in a lot of cases, you're going to encounter issues that you never see in video tutorials, not even on my YouTube channel, because they are so edge cases. So by actually implementing something yourself, you're going to go out of your comfort zone, and that will be an invaluable experience for you to learn something new. And I'm pretty sure no matter the outcome of the actual application, whether it's you're going to manage to finish it or not, whether you're going to publish it on the markets and it's going to get a lot of users or not, what I'm sure about, what I'm 100% sure about is if during the next 30 days, you're going to dedicate some time to building this application, this idea of yours, at the end of 30 days, you're going to learn so much and you're going to be way ahead compared to simply following some other tutorials. So yeah, take this as a learning opportunity as well. And if you're on the journey to become better, to become a full stack developer, go ahead and build something during these 30 days. Because the outcomes from here are the following. It's either your application works, in case of the Cura application that I showed previously, they found some traction on the market, and they continue working on it up until to this day. So that can be a very possible situation where your application actually works, you find a lot of users, and you can start even monetize the application and transition into being a full stack indie developer. Another outcome is that you manage to launch the application, but you cannot find like the target audience. Maybe there is no product market fit. And to be honest, this is most common outcome, because 9 out of 10 startups are failing. But in that situation, you are not worse than before. First of all, you're gonna know more, you're gonna have more experience, and you're gonna have an application that you can add to your portfolio. And believe me, having application, like real applications in your portfolio, is a very good thing to have when you're looking for a next job opportunity. I got my job at Amazon most probably from all my experience building my startups, because they saw that I am able to take a project from zero all the way till the market. And something more that is important in this process is not only the technical skills, is the skills of building something and thinking from the user perspective, building something valuable, which a lot of developers lack these skills, but companies like Amazon and other FAANG companies, their culture is to solve problems, to build something for the end users. And when you're coming with this experience, even if you have a failed startup, it's going to put you into a different league, and you're going to have much more chances to get the job that you are looking for. Guys, keep the questions coming, because then I'm going to stop and we can have a conversation about the comments. I'm going to try to answer everything that you ask here. And another point is, this is an opportunity for you to try new things. During hackathons, this is a great moment to give it a try to a new library, to a new framework, to something that you always wanted to learn, but never found the actual time for it. So by building something real, you're going to put to the test and the framework itself, and you're going to have a very clear understanding if you want to continue diving deeper into that technology, tool, framework, programming language, anything. And yeah, this is an opportunity to you to try something new during the next 30 days. All right, so what to expect during the next 30 days? Well, I'm going to, instead of just saying what you should do, I would rather show you how to do that. So during the whole process, during the whole event, I'm also going to work on one of my ideas that I always wanted to build, but I never found time. Maybe I'm doing like a lot of YouTube tutorials. Sometimes I'm very invested in building our course at Academy, and I never find time to actually build like some fun little projects of mine that I can deploy. So probably once a year, I always have this desire to just turn on some music, go deep into coding, trying to implement something, building, deploying it, trying to find the users for it, marketing it, because the whole process is so exciting for me. And that's what we're gonna do as well. I'm gonna document all of this process on YouTube. And for that, we're gonna increase the number of live streams that we have. So we're gonna do 2 live streams every single week, on Tuesday and on Friday, where I'm going to actually build the application that I'm gonna start. It's gonna cover everything from beginning, like focusing on building the UI, then the backend. After that, maybe finding some extra features, all the way until we launch and set it up on the market and ready for to onboard new users. This process, I hope, is going to give you a blueprint as well on what you should focus on on every single week of this challenge in order to manage to have a deliverable, have something complete by the end. So make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell not to miss our videos. We're gonna go again twice a week, on Tuesday and on Friday at our usual time, which is 3 p.m. GMT +1. I also prepared something for our community. So we're gonna have weekly Q&A sessions dedicated to all our Academy students. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time to help everyone in our public Discord channel, but I'm gonna find some time to help our Academy students on building their own ideas. I know you guys, whenever we are talking at the office hours, I know most of you have already some ideas that you want to build. I'm running a questionnaire for every new student that join our Academy, asking like what is their end goal, and for most of them is to actually learn full stack mobile development and build some of your ideas. So this is your moment to try it out. We're gonna have weekly Q&A sessions on Zoom or on our Discord private community for all the Academy students. And if you also want to take advantage of this, you can check out our premium course at academy.notjust.dev. That includes the full stack development course that will teach you both React Native and AWS Amplify, and will help you build full stack end-to-end mobile applications. Our course has helped a lot of our students start their own project because it doesn't teach you how to build one specific project. I'm trying to teach you there how to build any kind of project and what is all the steps to do that. However, I know that our course, the price is quite steep because it's way more than you can find anywhere on the internet when it comes to mobile development. And maybe not everyone has the possibility at the moment to join the course and to take this benefit of getting personalized help during the summer challenge. So we're thinking with our team, what should we do, how we can allow more people to join our private community and to get these benefits. So there is something that I want to share with you, and this is our special announcement here on the channel. So we are launching our notJust.Dev Pro community. This is our pro membership where all the full stack developers come together to learn, grow, and build exciting applications. So first of all, what's included in our pro membership? In our pro membership, we're gonna have monthly calls with me. We're gonna go ahead and every month we're gonna gather on our Zoom session. In the same way as we're doing every week with our course members, I'm going to try to help you as well with any personal issues or with things that you are working on at the moment. So if you have any projects, that's the best way to get personalized help from myself. You're also gonna get invited in our private community, and this is the community for our Academy students. So in fact, this is your opportunity to join the private community that was so far only dedicated to our Academy students. Now we are making it available to everyone as well. Some other benefits of joining the pro membership is you can influence our content. A lot of times our students from the Academy are asking for some help, and instead of helping personally like one person, I would rather do a video that will help everyone. So that's a way for you to ask for help, and we can include that in our content on YouTube. You're gonna have access to all the source codes to all the projects that we're building on YouTube, and you have an opportunity to collaborate with other like-minded developers from our community. More details about that you can find on our website. The membership will cost $24 per month, but for the launch period only, during the whole August, while we're having the summer startup, we decided to do a 50% discount. Yes, that's right. You can join right now with only $12 a month with a couple of coffees a month. I don't think it's that expensive. And you will keep this price forever as long as you stay in our community. After August, the price will go back to $24 per month. And besides this, you also get some launch bonuses, such as during the August period, we're going to do weekly calls with all the students from our pro community to help you build the application that you're going to do during this summer startup. In future, we're planning to organize even more events where you can put your skills to action, you can learn more, you can collaborate with the community itself. As a launch bonus for our pro membership, you're also going to have a chance to present a project during the demo day. So as I said, at the end of a summer startup, we're going to have a demo day on 1st of September. And we're going to have 3 places for projects from our pro community. The best of them will have opportunity to present during the demo day. And of course, the 50% discount, which is probably going to be the highest discount that we do for this one. Don't tell me that I didn't inform you. And it comes with grandfathered pricing, which means that when you join, you're going to keep the same price forever as long as you stay in our community. You can find out more details at www.notjust.dev/pro. And I can't wait actually to see you inside and start helping you build the application for the summer startup. All right, that was the announcement. It's me on the picture. Evgeny, yes, that's you on the picture. How do you find the private group chats or the calls? Anyway, if you have any questions, now is the time. Let's have a quick discussion about the Summer Startup Challenge or about the community if you're interested in. And I can't wait to actually get started and build something together with you here on YouTube. I have a very interesting idea that I'm going to share with you on Friday when we actually get started working on this project. It's going to be somewhere in the finances space. And maybe a little story, what happened with the application that I have built during the previous Summer Startup Challenge. Previous time, it was 7 weeks long. It was a bit longer than this one. So this time we have a bigger challenge to manage to do everything. And previous time, I wanted to do something also for developers and also in the educational space in order to basically help our community more with educational content. So my idea was to build an application similar to Duolingo that will help you learn programming with simple quizzes, multiple choice questions, and so on. So I thought I'm going to do it. I can set up a couple of levels, a couple of languages, frameworks, and I can launch it, and then it's not going to take me a lot of time. So the technical part, I built everything during the summer startup. It was going very well. A lot of people were interested in it. And after the summer startup challenge, I had to basically go ahead and create the content for this application, the educational content. And when I realized that I spent probably 1 week setting up 2 levels that would take you probably, 10 minutes to finish, I realized how much work there is except like non-technical work, like work on the content and to make sure that it's always updated, to add more content and so on. So I thought that I don't have that amount of time to support it because all my energy is going towards not just development to build educational content here for you on YouTube, to also create courses on Academy, to help our community with some other programs to mentor startups, and having to spend the time for just adding content into that application was not something that I was looking for. So the startup is died for that reason, and the learning that I've got from there I never regret any project that I started because there is always something to learn from them. And from that specific project, what I learned is if I'm going to build an application, I want to do something that requires minimal maintenance effort. So something that you would kind of build once, you can launch, and it can provide value to people years ahead. Maybe I can come back like from once a month, maybe do some small updates or some bug fixes, but that's it. More than that, I simply do not have the time in the day to dedicate for the applications that I build. And with this learning, I'm going into this year's summer startup. And the goal is going to be to build something like an utility application that you build once and then you launch it. And if it provides value to people, it's going to provide value long time into the future without a lot of effort maintaining it. So that's my goal. That's why I'm going to do something like a utility where the value is the utility of application, not the content itself. So yeah, that was my story, my little story of how my previous startup failed. And if you're interested, you can ask me. I have a lot of stories like this. In which language do you use to build the application? I personally use React Native to build cross-platform mobile applications. For you, I don't have any requirements. Build it in any framework language that you want. And if you'll be selected for the demo day, you have opportunity to present it. And basically this challenge is more for you guys. It's for you to have a reason to get started and to try to challenge yourself to build this application till the end. So, and that's the answer for Andrea Gaming. Is there any payment for the winner? We were debating a lot this question. And previous year we had some issues with voting and so on. So anything related to payments like is a huge problem. So we thought that the best, and I know it might sound cheesy, but the best gift or the best prize that you can win out of this challenge is the application that you are going to have by the end. It's going to be yours. You'll be able to put it in your portfolio. You'll be able to launch it, and maybe it's going to even work. So treat the application itself as the prize that you're going for. Daniel from our team, I think, said some very smart words. If you need a prize to actually start working on an application, I don't remember how he said it, but you need a different reason. You need to be personally motivated and to see value in actually dedicating your time in building this for learning purposes and also for giving it a try. For example, the guys from Kura, I remember I was talking with them and I was asking, like, why did you decide to join? And they said that they're basically working, they have a day job, they are working as software engineers. But when you're working in a company as a software engineers, in a lot of cases, you get into this period where you're simply fixing bugs or implementing small features, and it kind of gets boring, especially for people who have high goals, who want to build something bigger, want to help more people. It gets boring, like fixing bugs, fixing small issues. You are basically one small part of a bigger system. And in that situation, you are eager, you want to build something with your friends, the similar way as you were doing like in the past when you were just getting started. So when they saw the Not Just Startup challenge previous year, they said like, this is the moment, this is the time. He invited another coworker, and the other one said like, yes, let's do it. And they built something real, something that people are using in 3 days. So it's possible, and the only thing is if you want to do it. Sir, how to start React Native with free resources? Check out all the projects on this channel. We have done more than 30 projects, and a lot of them are very beginner friendly and everyone can follow along, implement them themselves. I believe that the best way you can learn programming and a new technology is by building something real with it. That's how I got most of my experience, and that's what I see working for our students as well. So the one way you can do this, because initially it might be challenging when you have basically zero experience to build something of your own, even though it's possible, if you know how to Google properly or how to use ChatGPT. So in that situation where you're just getting started, go ahead and follow some tutorials from this channel. If you're interested in mobile development, if you're interested in web development, there are a ton of other channels that are based on project-based builds that you can find on YouTube for free. You can go ahead and build a couple of projects, and you're gonna understand what it takes to build real projects. You're gonna have a blueprint of going from zero to having an application in your hand, having an application working. All our tutorials cover both the front end and the back end, so you're gonna learn how to build full stack applications that are functional and ready to be deployed to the markets. And once you've done a couple of these projects, the next step is going to be either, if you feel confident enough, to go ahead and build a real project, something for yourself. And the Not Just Startup Summer Startup Challenge is the exact place where you can do that and also get some guidance throughout the way. Another option is to go ahead and check out our premium course at academy.notjust.Dev, where we have a premium course that teaches you step by step all of these processes, and it goes probably 10 times more in depth than you can find on our YouTube channel. And that way you will be able to get to a next level. For everyone who wants to participate here at this challenge, one option would be, if you don't want to start from scratch, go ahead and find a tutorial on our channel that is closer to the idea that you try to build. For example, let me actually go ahead and see that together with you. If I go here, 1 second, let me just go to YouTube. So let's say, like, we have different types of applications. So if you go to our channel and go to live streams, because most of our tutorials are live streams. If you're building, for example, a social media application, check out the LinkedIn clone that we just finished. If you're building a messaging application, check out the iMessaging application. This is a great tutorial. Also, if you want to integrate some messaging features in your existing application, this video is going to be very valuable to you, because you can actually integrate messaging in your application in a couple of hours. If you scroll more, you can see, like, if you're dealing with a lot of forms and data input, Google Forms is for you. If you want to build a health application, we have you covered as well. Come on. Twitter, which is already x.com. So if you're building a social media application based on text, Twitter is your friend. OnlyFans will teach you something about paywalls and how you can charge people. Then you can scroll more and you can find way more tutorials like this. The WhatsApp is the chatting, but this one shows you how you can build it yourself. Here we have our previous year startup. And what else? The Uber Eats. If you want to build like a two-sided marketplace where there are users, there are drivers, or maybe some other type of things, where you're working with maps, where you also need like a React.Js dashboard, check out the Uber clone. Pinterest, Discord. Guys, there is literally a tutorial for any type of ideas. And if there is no, make sure to suggest it in our private Discord community. All right, so back to you guys. Let's see what other questions you have. I want to build a clone of Amazon, but it's 2 years old, where I'm stuck during updating it. Yeah, we have also the Amazon tutorial. It may be a bit outdated, it's 2 years old, but yeah, like with a little bit of your effort, because the building an application requires a lot of effort. So with a little bit of research of why it's happening, I'm pretty sure you can get something out of that tutorial, because a lot of people are doing it. It's quite sad that React Native doesn't work quite well on Windows. What do you mean? I was working on Windows for a very long period of time, and I didn't have a lot of issues. Is it hard to go from final steps of polished export React Native app to fully deployed on Google Play Store and Apple Play Store? It's a little bit, it requires a lot of steps. It's not crazy complicated, but to launch it on Play Store and App Store, like you would have to, first of all, create all the screenshots. And when you're doing screenshots, it's not only for one device, you need to do it for multiple device screen sizes. Then you have to write all the data, you have to upload them, to set it up. And using services like EAS, Expo Application Service, it simplifies a lot the process of building, of managing all the certifications and deploying the application. So EAS helps a lot, but for the first time you deploy it, it requires some manual work to set it up at Play Store and App Store. And also you need the paid accounts for both Play Store and App Store to deploy there. We have tutorials for that as well on the channel. We have 4 videos. How to deploy React Native CLI to App Store, React Native CLI to Play Store, Expo to App Store, and Expo to Play Store. So we cover all the cases. Ryan is saying, I'm starting a fun project which may turn into my startup, all because of you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm so excited for you. I can't wait to see your project and what you're working at. Victor is saying we could create an educational app where the student will be able to watch specific videos for the class and also listen to audio files provided for the class. That's a great idea. Here you need to think about who is going to provide this content. When it comes to educational applications, it's either you're building a marketplace application where you find both tutors or teachers and students, or you are basically providing the educational material. For example, Duolingo doesn't need tutors. Duolingo, they have like they're providing it. Where Udemy or some other platforms, it's a marketplace where we simply provide the platform. Building marketplaces is quite challenging, especially when it comes to the go-to-market strategy, because you are dealing with 2 types of customers, and without one of them, it's going to be hard to get the other one. This is called network effect. So without teachers, it's going to be impossible to get students, but without students, teachers will not be incentivized to come to your platform. So it's really hard, and it requires some creative solutions to launch a marketplace, just for you to know. Can you please do with React Native CLI and TypeScript? No, I'm going to do it with Expo and with TypeScript. So TypeScript, yes, but I'm not going to do it with React Native CLI when I have a possibility to do it with Expo. Let me scroll up a bit to see what other questions we have here. Okay. What about IoT apps? All apps are welcomed. Guys, everything that you are passionate about, I want you to build it. I want you to build it with a full heart, with dedicating yourself, investing all the time that you can into it. I know that a lot of you maybe have work or studying it's summer, so probably you don't. If you're still a student, you're not in. You have vacation right now. Akash is saying, I learned from your videos and learned how to build application and build the Uber Eats app. Now I'm building an organ donation application with, I don't know how to pronounce the name of this company, but Capgemini and IIT Madras. I made the backend in notJust and React Native. That's impressive. So starting from the Uber Eats, you started with Uber Eats and then you changed it to your idea. I love these use cases. And the application that you're building, like organ donation application, wow, that's impressive. Okay, question. So Expo does not support Huawei. What can we do about it? What do you mean about that? I haven't heard about it, and I don't believe that Expo doesn't support Huawei. If you have any sources, let me know. For your upcoming project, do you plan on using a service for the backend like Amplify, or will you go to a different route? To be honest, I haven't decided yet. I'm at a step where I'm very interested in trying new stuff. For me personally, to learn something new. So maybe that's what I'm gonna do as well, to try something new. Or I'm gonna stick to what I know best, go with AWS, AWS Amplify route. Evgeny, привет. I said it with such a accent. Привет. That's hopefully better. I wanted to say something more in Russian, but I blanked. Never mind, Nike app would be an example. Rogelio, do you have content with REST API and router toolkit? Yeah, I think we have something with. We don't have something with. Oh yeah, we have something with REST API. Yes. And it was actually very recently. So, which one was it? This one. Twitter was built with Node.js. We built the Node.js API, and then we also deployed it on AWS on a server, on an EC2 server. So if you want to build something yourself with Node.js, check out this video with Twitter. Another very easy solution would be the steps and integration, and the solution that we did for the LinkedIn backend previous week. It was super easy to set everything up in the backend. We connected the Stepzen directly to a Postgres database, and Stepzen automatically generated all the CRUD operations for us, and we also are able to upgrade and change things there. So it's a great solution to build a GraphQL API by running a simple command in your CLI. Okay. Evgeny is saying, unfortunately, I don't know English well. I watch your videos with a translator. Thank you very much for your work. Thank you very much for being here. And thank you for, I'm happy that you find value even if you don't know English and you're going over it by using a translator. So yeah, I want to say something in Russian. And I'm completely blanking. Всего хорошего. What else do people say at birthdays? Счастья, здоровья. I want to say good luck. Good luck. Удачи тебе с проектом и так держать. Молодец. That's everything with my my lizard brain can remember. All right, guys. So, super happy to kickstart our summer startup challenge. If you're just joining right now, let me quickly, in a 1 minute, explain you what are we doing here, what should you care about, why you should care about. So, the startup challenge, we are starting today, and I invite all of you to start and build your ideas of mobile applications or any kind of ideas. If you have ideas, I'm pretty sure you do. This is the moment to go ahead and try to build it yourself in the next 30 days. This is going to be a 30 days event. We're gonna go live 2 days a week. I'm gonna showcase how I build an application from zero all the way till the market. And I want you to do the same with your ideas. So at the end, we're gonna have a demo day, September 1st, and the best projects will present their application. And also, I'm excited to announce and to launch our new Pro membership, where you can join a very exclusive and small group of people together with our Academy students, where you can exchange, learn, and grow together as a community. During the summer startup, I'm going to go, we're going to have Q&A sessions every single Thursday in our Pro community, where I'm going to try to help you with issues or questions that you might have about building your project. And 3 of the projects from our private community will have a chance to present their application during the demo day. For everyone else, our public Discord channel is going to be the place where we will all meet. So feel free to join there, introduce yourself, share the idea that you have, try to gather maybe some people around it if you want some help, or if you believe you can do it yourself, give it a try. You never know what's possible in 30 days. People can build applications in 3 days during a weekend with enough Red Bull and coffee. I'm pretty sure you can also build it, no matter your experience. If you're just getting started, set smaller goals for yourself. If you're just getting started, don't try to build a Facebook clone. Go ahead and build a calculator application. That's going to be your first project that you can add to your portfolio, or any kind of currency exchange or percentage calculator. You never know what applications indie developers are building, and simply targeting the right keywords, they're making a lot of money out of very simple utility applications, like a percentage calculator or something like that. So make sure to set the right goal for yourself, where it's going to be challenging because you want that in order to have some learning opportunities, but at the same time, don't shoot too much, and you're going to have greater chance to finish something, and by the end to have something to show for everyone else. So that is everything. Let's continue our conversation. I'm going to be on Discord. I'm going to welcome all of you who decided to join our Pro membership. You can do that at notjust.dev/pro. And yes, let's go ahead and start working on this Friday. I'm going to go live with the first video of building my application, and there I'm going to share more details about what we're going to build. Until then, brainstorm ideas, think about stuff, draw some sketches of your application, dream a little bit, think about how this application will help people, and get ready to get started building your application and learning new stuff in this process. All right, guys, thank you everyone who joined this live stream. I'm gonna see you every week, twice a week here on YouTube, and for everyone else, I'm gonna see you on Discord. Okay, good luck, have fun, bye.